Today we're going to be creating a New Year's Eve themed character. This is Tinseltown. She, to me, is the most New Year's Eve vibes character that we've had so far. So that's why she is on the very top. I feel like we should kind of emulate her style for today's character, since we should do someone slinky, someone festive, maybe sparkly for the new year. Hi, Candy Cane. Is that just an odd coincidence that your name is Candy Cane and I created a creature named Candy Cane, Cane spelled with a K, for my last series? Like, hello. So, anyways, we're gonna get started since I only have an hour today to draw, but these are the creatures that I made for my 25 Days of Creatures series, which was the December holiday festive creature series that I did this month. And I'm going to go through them just so that you guys can kind of get inspired, see the recent characters that I've made, and then we can get started drawing. So this is Tinseltown. She's kind of 1920s-ish. I absolutely love her. She's one of my faves. We also have Ginger Bradley. She was the gingerbread themed character. We have Carol St. Clair, a jazzy singer. Also kind of, I feel like, the vibes of who we're going to make today. Then we have Fred Bradley, who is the dance partner for Ginger. Sorry, you can literally hear my dog playing with her toy in the background. This is Dangle. He is a Christmas bauble. Love him. We also have Klaus the Christmas mouse delivering milk and cookies. We have Belle. We have Snowbert, which is a name one of you guys came up with. We have Mellow Marshall, who's like oddly small on here, but he's really the same size as all the other creatures. But there's Mellow Marshall. We have Sugar Plum. So festive. She might be one of my favorites as well. Little ballerina. We have Jingle and Jangle. Classic little Jingle Bell characters. This one is Menorah. She kind of combines Hanukkah and Christmas. I'm thinking that this creature could be firework themed. I like that idea. We've never done anything like that before. I love Menorah. Can this creature be a baby creature just being born in the form of a firework? That's a cute idea as well. Then we have Bobble or Bob. He is the sibling to Dangle, of course. We have Mary. She's super cute. She's like a mom character. These are the Toes, Mr. Toe and Miss L Toe, for my 25th day. We have Cole. He's small. Holly and Jolly. Oh, these are the characters that I made on my last live stream with you guys. We have Snoozette. She's like the night before Christmas. Holiday Dachshund, another one of my favorites. This is Angela DeAngelis. She's like a snow angel. This was the other character that we made on my live stream earlier this month. Figgy Pudding, another one of my favorites, and also one of your favorites. Then we have Candy Cane, so cute, she's like an elf. Then, of course, December DeAngelis, she was the first of the month. We have Joy, she's kind of like gift themed. She's actually the most popular creature on my channel in terms of views, so shout out to her. We have Everbee Green. This was a creature I never ended up actually using, named Coco. And then this is going to be today's pose. Very simple, so that we can kind of do whatever we want. And I will get started writing down the ideas so that we can create our character. If you're new here, I always write down our ideas so that whoever's joining the stream can kind of see what we're talking about and see what the ideas have been. So today is, we're going to write creature drawing, and I like to put the date as well. I think it is 12/27. 12/27. So the ideas you guys have had so far are firework, which is a good idea. And one of you also said a baby creature. I can write a baby firework. Cute. And my idea for a firework would be like her hair could kind of be like giving fireworks. I guess we can put this over here. So Should we get started? I think we're going to start drawing. So let's begin. I think we're going to start with the eyes, and then you guys can tell me what you think and let me know what you think we should continue with. This is a pretty simple pose. Also could be definitely a young, small creature. She's a little bit stout. I was kind of thinking we should put her in a gown. That's kind of why I put her legs together, because it's kind of easier to draw a gown when she's in a pose that's like this. So, let's begin. I think if she is going to be in the form of a firework, I think she would be looking up, because I feel like the fireworks would be coming from above, like coming out of her head perhaps. So I think we're going to start there. I'm going to make really big eyes because you guys really like when I make big eyes. So we'll do big eyes like so. And on the other side, because she's kind of looking slightly to the side. She's looking forward from her perspective, but like slightly to the side for us. So this is just a rough outline for her eyes. And I think that's pretty good. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell since I am drawing from a bit of a strange angle. Also, my eraser kind of ran out, so we have to use a different eraser today, which is a little bit more difficult, but hopefully it's okay. So sometimes it like takes a little while for me to get the eyes to be kind of just proportionally accurate, but I think it's fine. So what do you guys think of that? I think that's actually pretty accurate. Just need to make sure that they're equal. So, there we go. Let me know in the comments what kind of expression you're picturing. Like, if she's looking up for any sort of firework-related reason, do you think that she would be, like, shocked or confused or just kind of, like, just there? I don't know. Or really excited, really happy? Let me know what you guys think. Think this is pretty good. Sorry, you guys. I know it takes me a while to kind of get the eyes to be perfectly equal. I don't know. I actually don't know if I like the way they're looking. I might have to kind of restart. Her expression is the pride of being born. Interesting. Okay. So prideful. She could be kind of like a little innocent baby firework. I think that's a cute idea for sure. Hold on. I just want to make sure that the eyes are equal because it kind of sets the tone for the entire proportions. So I'm going to make them a little bit smaller than I had them. Just like that. I think that's much better. Okay, just going to fix this eye. And okay, since she's a baby, I think she's going to have like maybe like a little upturned nose. Like it would be cute if she could be a relative of Tinsel. Like she could be like a little baby cousin or like a nephew or a niece, you know? I think that would be cute. So I think, is that kind of equal? Kind of hard to draw at this angle, you guys. But I think we're at least kind of getting somewhere. So I'm going to then do the nose to kind of map out the face properly. So I think the nose would be a little bit upturned, just if she's a baby. And maybe she'd have kind of like a big smile. She could even have like little teeth. Like on Bobble, we have these really cute little teeth I could show you. But we could do something like that. Like with little teeth sticking out. That is kind of like babyish. I don't know. Can you guys see the teeth? What do we think? What do we think? Oh, some more people are joining the chat. Love the teeth. Okay, well, I already erased them, but I might bring them back. I'm just kind of trying to decide, like, what the look is exactly gonna be. I want to make the eyes just a little bit more smaller. And then she's gonna be looking up at the fireworks on top of her head, I think. So bear with me because this eraser is just a little bit more difficult than my previous eraser. But I think this is looking pretty equal. And let me know, you guys. Okay, this is what I'm picturing. If she's gonna be like a baby firework, I think her hair, that aka the fireworks, are gonna be like pretty minimal. So this is kind of what I'm picturing. I'm picturing like, oh, hello. You know how fireworks explode? You should make it like it's her hair. Exactly. All right. Firework. I think we've all kind of agreed on fireworks. Firework hairs. Someone said, I think she should have closed eyes since I believe creatures are first born with closed eyes. Okay, she could have closed eyes, or she could just have like really, like, almost like, you know, like almost doe-eyed because it's like new life, you know, like this. We could still close the eyes, but I kind of feel like this would be almost even more babyish, which could be kind of adorable if she's kind of doe-eyed, like innocent and excited. And then we could shade her eyelids a little bit. And then she could also have like really cute little wispy lashes. I'm just gonna fix this eye a little bit. I think it should be a little bit more off to the side. So she's looking a little bit more like angled, you know, a little bit more angled than straight on. So let's just, here's the top of her eye. This is kind of how I'm gonna do this. I take the top of her eye and just kind of do a general outline. And then we can kind of make that equal. So I think that's gonna be just about right. I can see you guys typing in the chat, but I just need to finish this before I can read it. 15 minutes late. Oh, it's totally fine. We're gonna do a little baby firework character. And right now, I think it would be cute if she was looking up at the fireworks and kind of innocent and like doe-eyed. And I think she could also be like a niece of Tinsel Town, because Tinsel Town, here, I'll put Tinsel on the top because I feel like she kind of has that New Year's Eve look. And I think this one could be like her little niece. I feel like that would be so sweet. So, I'm gonna shade her eyelid. I think this would be really adorable if she was looking up. And since babies don't really have hairs, it could be just like a small little firework that's kind of like her hairs. You know what I mean? I'm gonna read the chat. I just have to, like, sometimes when I look away from drawing the eyes, it kind of takes me out of it. But I think that's actually pretty equal considering that I'm drawing from a bit of a strange angle. So let's see what you guys say. I think that the firework she is first born from becomes her hair kind of wispy like ashes, but colorful. Yes, that's what I'm picturing too. Looking up at fireworks is good, but what if the fireworks are a creature in itself? That's a good idea too. Kind of like Prisma. Oh yeah, Prisma. Okay, do we like this at least? And I think if she's going to be innocent, like excited about the fireworks on her head, her eyebrows would be kind of like that. How cute. This could be a boy as well. I'm not really sure. But for some reason, I'm picturing her being a girl, and her name could be, ooh, I have an idea of what her name could be. But I want to hear what you guys think of for names first before I say what I think. But I have some cute ideas for names. I kind of think fireworks should be on New Year's. Well, this is the last live stream before New Year's. So I might post the results for her on New Year's Eve. I'm not really sure. But here's kind of my picturing in my head of like what the fireworks would look like for like a baby firework. It would be like this, you know? Do 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 do. Like just sort of the beginning of like this. Like they almost look like wisps, but like it's fireworks. You know? Like isn't that kind of fun? Um that makes more sense. Yes, it's our last live stream before New Year's. So, it only makes sense to make a New Year's creature. What if their name is Blast with the exclamation mark? That's a cute idea. Okay, and I think, okay, we could do the little teeths. The little teeths would be cute, but we could also do like kind of a little, wait, I think she should be like coy but excited because New Year's Eve is like, you know, it's positive, it's the new year, optimistic. I think that's kind of sweet. And I don't know, I actually think it would be really fun to do wispy lashes, but I kind of like this person without eyelashes, honestly. Um, and I'll talk about like plans, by the way, for the channel soon. I just want to really make sure that we get the drawing finished first. I think their name could be Aldine Langzine. Okay, explain your reasoning, please. Zoe, do you know My Singing Monster? No, I don't, but that sounds fun. Okay, guys, what do we think? I think it would be cute if this person was also wearing a gown like Tinseltown. Um, I don't know, I just feel like that would be so adorable. But I need you guys to let me know because once we do a gown, it's kind of there's no going back. You know what I mean? Because we kind of erase the legs, but here's kind of what a gown would look like. And since this one is a baby and not an adult, it would be kind of more like a cute little nightgown than like a ball gown, you know? Thoughts? It's a game about singing monsters on individual islands. I like that. That sounds fun. Could the name for years be New Year's? Well, yes, it could. That's very on the nose. It could also be a little bit more like this on the bottom. A little bit less flowy and more sort of like punchy, you know? I feel like that could be cute. What do you guys think of a little gown? What do we think of a little New Year's Eve gown? But like it's a nightgown because it's a baby. That could be cute. And we could do like a little turtleneck. Okay, let's decide. Also, like to be completely honest, if this is a baby or a young creature, this honestly kind of makes sense for the hair. Like we don't really need any other hair because babies kind of only have like one little hair. You know what I mean? So I kind of like this. There could be, you know, we could do like a little bit of a shadow of some kind, like sort of a shadow of hair, like that. But like no other hair. I feel like this is actually perfect. Oh my gosh, I actually really like this creature. Okay. So next what we're going to decide while you guys let me know if we should do a dress or like what kind of outfit you're looking at. I think this is adorable for a baby, especially because it can kind of almost be like, I don't know, it's almost like they're cozied up in a cute outfit. Needs a pacifier, someone said. What do we think of pacifier? I'll write that down. What do we think of a pacifier? Pacifier. Thoughts? Hi everyone. Oh, hi Fairy. Nice to see you. We are 20 minutes into drawing our creature. We're doing a little New Year's Eve character. And she's going to be firework inspired. I think she should be Tinseltown's niece. And she's kind of like a baby creature. It's like she's just sprouting out of a firework. So she just has one hair that like is a firework. Now my suggestion is, since she's kind of a baby creature, that maybe she shouldn't have lashes and shouldn't really have that much hair. I feel like this is perfect. And I also think just a little gown, like a little nightgown would be perfect, but I need you guys to decide so that I can actually like erase the legs, because if you don't think she should have a gown, I'm gonna keep them. Someone said pacifier, yes. The seasonal makes fireworks sounds. Wait, what are we talking about? One of them is Light Island and it's New Year's themed, but technically it's seasonal monster is a pride monster. But anyways, the song they make sounds like New Year's music. Oh, thank you for that explanation. Love that. Actually, I might post a couple of New Year's creatures, but we'll get there in a second. Pacifier, I'm gonna ask if it is, you should play it in the background. I'm a little nervous about copyright, just because I've also heard of people getting copyrighted even for music that isn't copyrighted. Like, I'm a little nervous just for lives. I know they're really specific about lives. Adorable. I love the fireworks popping upwards. Thank you. I think the firework could become their outfit. That's true too. I think she should have a gown. Okay, I agree with the gown. If you guys are in favor of a gown, we're doing gown. So I'm gonna erase the lines. I just think it makes sense for New Year's. It makes sense for the theme, but it also kind of makes sense for like a little baby creature, you know? Kind of like, you know how Cindy Lou Who kind of has like a little gown on and she kind of just floats around because she's like not a full Who yet? Like, that's kind of my reasoning of like why it makes sense. Like, it just makes sense to me for a little one to kind of be wearing like a little gown. So I think that's adorable. I love that. And let's decide what her arms are going to be doing. Now, I personally think since she's a baby, she shouldn't be doing that much with her arms. Like, I feel like it would be cute if they were kind of together, kind of like how Lynn the Goblin's arms are. I'll show you kind of what I mean. Or her arms could be out to the sides, but this is my initial thought for her arms, is to kind of just be excited and kind of just have her arms just together. Just like this, you know? So if you guys like that, I will erase the lines and we can make her look like that. I also think it should be a long sleeve outfit, personally. Kind of like a little onesie, like a baby, you know what I mean? So cute. I actually really love her. Okay, let's try the pacifier. And I have in my mind what I think it would look like, but I am going to look up a reference just to make sure that I get it right. So let me just quickly, I know I shouldn't really look up a reference, but I want to make sure that it actually looks accurate. It's like oh my gosh, you guys, like a pacifier and fireworks. It's like pacifier works. Let's see. Okay. So, well, these aren't actually that helpful. I'm kind of thinking, so if her smile's right here, I would do the pacifier like this, like this kind of shape. And then with like, sort of like a ring here, you know? Now, I don't know if that's going to fully come across as a pacifier. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, I think the lighting looks much better. I don't know if I changed something. I also think maybe no jewelry because she's a baby, or she could have like a little earring like this. But I kind of think no jewelry. Guys, this is actually really adorable. And I can't draw for too long, so this is actually like the perfect little drawing. Now, are we thinking eyelashes? Because I kind of feel like no lashes is cute. And if we do any lashes, it would just be like one or two, you know? Just like that. So let me know if you think she should have no lashes or like those two lashes. I kind of like the two, but I think we could go either way. Let me know what I'm missing exactly on the pacifier. I think then there would maybe be like another sort of something there. Maybe this would look better when I do it in full color. I'm not really sure. I think her name should be, her arms should be outward like Tinseltown. Okay. That's an option. I think, oh no, I have to go. Can't wait to see this finish. That's fine. I'll see you soon. Binky. Oh yeah, that's a cute name. She could be called Binky. I'll write that down. I think you guys have had other name ideas too. So that's an option. I can guarantee if that's copyright free, they're not going to copyright you. Could the gown have stripes on it? Do you know who you're talking to? Of course the gown could have stripes on it. That's like my dream that like one of you guys wants me to have stripes on the gown. Because I feel like I always want everything to have stripes, but like I'm not going to put stripes on the live creatures if you guys don't want it. So that's actually perfect. Let's do a little stripy gown. I do think, however, if her gown is stripy, they would be very subtle stripes, like nothing crazy. Just because I don't want them to be too aggressive or harsh, because I think she's gonna be kind of a soft character, you know? So they would be light. I think her arm should be outward. Oh yeah. As long as you mention in the description, it should be fine. Okay. Okay. What is the music called again? Okay, you guys. I think we're actually in a pretty good place with the drawing. Someone needs to let me know. Oh, someone said her name should be Eve, like New Year's Eve. Okay, so here's my thought with Eve. Obviously, I want to create someone called Eve, but I do have someone called Eve. I have Evening St. Clair, who goes by Eve, but she could be called Evie, like a baby. Okay, so I think Evie would be a good name. Someone else mentioned Binky, which is also really cute. And my thought actually was to name her like Twinkle, because I feel like that's kind of like tinsel, but it's like twinkle. And she kind of has like a little twinkle to her. And it's kind of like babyish because it's like a twinkle isn't like a full spark. You know what I mean? It's just a little twinkle. So yeah. I just wanted to mention her. Yeah, I know. Evening St. Clair. Okay. So we have Evie, we have Twinkle, and then my other question, I guess. Well, let me know if you think she should have 2 little eyelashes like this, or if you kind of liked her with no lashes. And additionally, do we think this outfit should be striped? Or should we maybe add like some New Year's Eve-ness? Like, for example, I could do some little sort of, just some little swirly kind of designs on the gown. Just a little bit, you know? Just some twirls here or there. Kind of like that. Just a little something, but I don't know if that really comes across. Or I don't know. Maybe it would just be better to just have it be stripy. No lashes. Okay. No lashes. I kind of like the no lashes too. It's kind of different because most of the creatures have lashes. And actually, I feel like the only creatures that really don't have lashes are some of the boys. So I feel like it'd be cute if a little girly didn't have lashes. Okay, I think she's adorable. You guys, I feel like she's almost like complete. That was like really simple to create, but I really, really like her. I'm thinking I kind of like it better just with stripes and like no swirls, but I guess that's something that I could kind of make a more official decision on when I do the colors, because sometimes it becomes more obvious what I need to do when I do the colors. So, there we go. I do like the stripy gown. That's kind of my favorite so far, but we'll see. Okay, now we're gonna decide on her name because you know what? She could be, I kind of like Evie for her because it's New Year's Eve. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Evie. A British. Did I say something British again? I feel like I do that by accident. You guys, she's so cute. Okay, let me know. The ideas for the names were Binky, Evie, and Twinkle. And I guess her last name could be Town, because she could be related to Tinsel Town. But guys, I feel like she's honestly kind of complete. Like, am I wrong? And I kind of want to post her tomorrow. But really quickly, okay, so do you think you could play it? Honestly, I'm just a little hesitant to play something when I've never heard it before, just because I don't really know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's the right vibes. But maybe I'll play it in the next one if I like it. You know what I mean? Because these things do live on my channel, so I'm not 100% sure. I think her dress should be sparkly like tinsels, but kind of inspired by fireworks. I agree. There should definitely be a little bit of glitter. Like, maybe not as much glitter as tinsels, but like a little bit. So we can definitely get that across when we do the final version. Guys, she's so cute. I'm going to add some little sparkles. So just a really quick also update while you guys are talking in the chat. I wanted to just talk really quickly about the plans. Today is December 27th, and New Year's Eve is in 4 days. So we have these 4 days to create some characters. I think I'm gonna post her one of the days. I don't know if it'll be New Year's Eve or one of the days before. I'm gonna post a video as well. But for the next few days, I'm gonna take a couple of requests, maybe some cohort requests. The first one I'm gonna do is the icicle themed creature because that's been requested a bunch of times, and I think that would be a good cohort for like the DeAngelises or maybe for Snowbert. So that's what I'm gonna do next. And then I'm going to take a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 more cohort requests before the new year. I have to go, oh, okay, well, thank you so much for all of the great ideas, like so many. And I can't wait to share this character with you. So yeah, I will take some cohort requests. I'll post a video tomorrow about it. So yeah, for the next 4 days, I'll be posting this character, I'll be posting the icicle creature, and then I'll take 1 or 2 cohort requests. So if you have any requests here, let me know. But I think I'm going to do actually like a voting poll in one of my videos, in one of my next videos. So keep an eye out for that. But you guys, honestly, I feel like this creature is complete. And it actually makes sense because I don't have that much time today. So this actually works out perfectly. The only thing I need you guys to let me know is what her name should be. I'm thinking either Evie or Twinkle, and if we can't really decide, then I'm going to just decide, you know, when the creature is completed. I think I can actually do a poll in here, but I'm not really sure how, so I don't really want to like, you know, take too much time. Oh, start a poll. Okay, guys, I'm going to post a poll, and you guys can let me know what you think her name should be. The options are Evie and Twinkle. Okay? So if you want her name to be Evie, vote for Evie. If you want her name to be Twinkle, vote for Twinkle. But while you guys are voting on that, okay. Wait, this is so fun. While you guys are voting on that, I just wanted to let you know that December was such a fun month and so many people joined the channel for like my December series. So I really, really appreciate that. Like it was such a fun series. And I know it was very chaotic just because the month is chaotic for a lot of people and there's so much going on. And also, okay, so far Evie is winning in the poll. And also like I was posting a little bit behind schedule for some of the days were a little bit off just because I had traveled for the first few days of the month. But you guys were so wonderful and supportive of all of the characters. Like, it was so much fun. And a lot of people have been asking me, like, what the next series is going to be. And I have a really, really fun idea for January. And also, I'm going to be starting, I don't know if you guys remember, but at the beginning of every month, I always created a character based on that month. Like, of course, we had, you know, December DeAngelis. We had, what are some other popular ones? August Schweitzer. We had September Sullivan. We had a lot of different characters, and we've officially finished that series. But do not worry because I have a new creature series for this year starting for like the beginning of every month. So the plan is for the next few days, we'll do some cohorts. I'll post this character. I'll post the icicle creature. January 1st, I'll be starting that new monthly series, which will be on the 1st of every month. And for the month of January, I have a series planned. And after the series in January, I'm also going to be posting some of those like as some more items on my shop because I have some really fun ideas for my shop for this year. Okay, you guys are voting on Evie, so I think Evie is winning. And I think she should also be related to Tinseltown. It just like makes sense. So her name will be Evie Town. It's perfect. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. I'm going to be posting some more items in my shop this year. I'm also going to be a lot more active on Instagram. I've been active on Instagram. I post Instagram stories, but I'm going to be a lot more active with my posts. So that is a plan for the upcoming year. I'm just kind of saying all this because it's my last live stream of 2025. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. And I mean, honestly, I just have so many series planned that, like, I there's just so much to do. So we won't be slowing down. I know that January is kind of like a slow, blah kind of month for a lot of people, but it will not be slow and blah on this channel. And also, before the end of the month, my plan is also to post my usual long form video where I share all of the creatures from the recent series. So it's going to be a very festive, holiday themed video where I share all 25 creatures in a bit of a different form than I had in my shorts. Yeah, and then January, I have a really, really, really fun series planned that you guys are gonna also probably want to be invested in and like vote on. So it's going to be very fun. Lots to come. And definitely lots to come with my creature shop this year. So keep an eye on my channel, but also on my Instagram, because that's also where I'm going to be a lot more active with my characters. So you guys, I think we're done. I love this creature. Her name is Evie Town. We could change the, I mean, she doesn't have to have the last name Town because she could just be Evie. Maybe having her name just be Evie would actually be cute because she's a baby. It's like she just has her little first name. So we'll keep her as Evie for now. But guys, this has been so much fun. I'm actually going to go, this is going to be one of my shorter live streams, but I think it makes sense because, you know, I know that people are really busy during this time of year. I'm just going to add my @ here. So if you're watching this after the fact, you remember whose video this is. But here we have it. Her name is Evie. She's a little baby firework character. She has a little pacifier. She has a cute little nightie. She's sparkly. She's twinkly. And she has her one little firework. And guys, it's going to be so much fun to do the colors. Let me know in the chat if you have any ideas for the colors, like any visions in your mind of the types of colors she should be. I think it would be sweet if she had kind of like a glow to her. Like she's in the dark with the fireworks and like the light from the fireworks is kind of giving her a glow, maybe like a bluish or a purplish kind of glow. So yeah, that's kind of my idea. I think the fireworks will obviously be colorful, and then she might be sort of a neutral, maybe even like a grayscale black and white, like Tinseltown is kind of black and white, but she has the glow of her cheeks and the glow of the emeralds on her. So I think I'm going to do something similar, maybe a grayscale black and white creature with the fireworks glowing. That's kind of my vision. So anyways, you guys, this has been a really fun live stream. I love this character. I love the simplicity. I think she's adorable, and I think she might end up being one of your favorites because sometimes you guys love the simple, like, small creatures the most. So I'm very excited to post that, and I will see you guys tomorrow on my YouTube Shorts, either with this character, with the icicle, or just with a creature cohort video, and also, like, some compilations of my December series because I haven't really done that yet. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow as well as on my next live stream, which will be next Saturday, probably at the same time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So keep an eye out on my channel to stay tuned on like what time the live is going to be.